Hi, this is Rusty. Welcome back to Prison Architect, where we are exploring the infamous shares and loan exploit that has been in the game essentially since loans and shares were added. And the reason it's still in the game is because the game already has a cheat mode, so there was no point fixing it, essentially. If you wanted to cheat, you already could, so this system happened to be broken and open to being misused. Wasn't a big deal. It's easy to make money in Prison Architect, and as long as you're not doing a speed run or playing competitively, then the only person who's at a disadvantage if you use an exploit is yourself. So, okay, great, well done. So let's do that. When we finished last time, we were about to investigate what effect removing items had on our prison value, because so far we have removed staff that had an effect on prison value. I'm not convinced that it was worthwhile, but it did have an effect on prison value. So what we could do and did try was sack as many people. Oh, I didn't hire the dog people back, the dog handlers. As many people as possible. But when you do that, of course, there is a rehiring charge. So if I'm hiring them back at 500 and I've just sacked 15 of them, that's quite a lot of money I've got to fork out. So it's not necessarily the case that sacking all the staff is a good idea. I was demonstrating that it has an effect on prison value and therefore has an effect on share prices. It's actually a way to save a game that's gone wrong is to boot all the prisoners out by letting them go through parole and closing intake, and then recovering as much capital as you can by increasing the prison value, selling shares, decreasing the building value, buying them back, clearing the site and starting again. So when you do that, you want to get as much value out of the prison as you can. So where we got to was testing. It was in valuation, wasn't it? Yeah, there it is. So these shares, oh, they're actually only worth 10,000 now. So I think that, oh no, we were being paid to buy them back yesterday, weren't we? That's right. The government was giving us money to buy our own shares back off them. Please take them back. We don't want them. Oh, okay, if you insist. And that's because of the differential between having max loan at 250,000 and the actual value of the prison, which at the moment is only 310,000. So it's only a 60,000 difference. If you knock the starting grant off, there's hardly any capital left. We reduced the prisoner capacity down to 20, which is where you need to have more than in order to be able to access buying and selling shares anyway. So what we've seen is that we can manipulate the capacity of the prison. When we can manipulate the staffing of the prison, we can manipulate how much capital we have on hand, and we were just about to explore whether we can change stock of materials. Now, what I have done is I've ordered in. Have I ordered in? I thought I had. Maybe that wasn't in this prison. I don't seem to have actually, no. I must have been doing a test actually. I was doing a test in a different prison. I've forgotten. It wasn't this prison. We have 209,000 in the bank. So let us see what we can do. So we'll begin. I need to press start. We'll begin the exploit again by selling shares. Okay. So that has given us 50,000 in chump change. What we will do now is try and reduce our capital a little bit. And the first thing I'm going to try is, there's two things actually, but I'm going to try this one first, is, where are you? I need to research it, I think. Yeah, I haven't done it. I need to research that. So we'll get the forestry. And then I also need that one for the second one, land expansion. And what we're going to try and do is spend capital so that our prison value goes down. That makes the shares cheaper to buy back. And let's try removing an item. and see if it affects our prison value. I did initially try the power station, but of course all the lights will go out. So what have we got that's valuable? It's hard to say. I could buy something that's valuable, like a helipad, and then remove it. Yeah, let's try that. Helipads are quite valuable. There it is. So our total value at the moment is 360. So if we place a helipad, what does that do to our prison value? Well, first of all, it goes down because we've just spent some money. Let's see if it's gone up again. Because we've just received the helipad. So this should have affected this. Fixtures, there we go. Did somebody just get on that? Now, if we remove it, are we going to see a change in our prison value? It will go into inventory. Just wait for it to leave. Right, so clear connections. Can we not remove it? That's better. I don't know why it's got clear connections there. That sheet metal waiting for collection. Right, dismantle. So we have 66 in bricks and mortar and 60 in fixtures and fittings, 2,900 in stock. And the prison value is 360. 6660. Right, so they've taken that. That's dropped down to 58. The prison value hasn't changed. So we sell that. That'll go into capital. Still worth 360. So we didn't see any change in our value. What I didn't hover over, of course, was this. Our prison value is got up to 12,000 somehow. We're actually worth more than when I started. That's probably because I'm taking so long. Right, so next, we've got land expansion available. But let's do forestry first. I should have researched that first. It should be available. There it is. I'll go right around the perimeter. So we've got a nice space here. It's got access. And now we'll order in lots and lots of trees, which will cost me money. There we go. So let's see. I think I might need 1 or 2 gardeners to actually do this. How many workmen have I got? Probably need a few more workers. Right, so let's go to our valuation. We're still showing us 360 at the moment. Now, the thing about trees is they're worth more when they become logs. So when we chop them down and turn them into logs, they're worth more. Now, what we should see is that number going up. It did go up a bit there. But that will take a while because trees don't grow that quickly anymore. That was axed quite a long time ago. So, logistics. Which distribution is it? This one, I think. That one. We can disconnect. Can we disconnect? I don't think we can. We can connect. Oh, I've actually gone outside now. I've got two of them. Look at that one. There's some license plates being sold. So garbage off and exports off. So I can switch exports off, but I can't explicitly tell it no wood, apparently. I thought there was an option. Maybe it's an intelligence and I just not unlocked it yet. We might as well get tax relief as well while we're doing stuff. It's taken a while for these to grow. Got some trees left. Our prison value's gone down slightly. Not entirely sure how that happened. I'm buying my shares back for 13,000. Of course, I have hired staff, so they are some of that extra value into the prison. What I haven't done yet is taken the loan out, so we're not paying the interest on it yet because we haven't taken it. Ah, trees grown. Why is that the only one that's grown? I'm guessing because it was planted very early compared to the others. So, how much do I need? So, let's go to grants. Take out some money. So it's 250 for that. And buy my shares back. Well, that's negative now. So 16 times 5. Well, it's 160 divided by 2. 80 and a bit. 8125 or something. $8,125. No, it was 80,125, wasn't it? Plus 250, so that's 330-ish. I need to keep in the bank. So how much is it to buy that? 20,000. Cheap at half the price. How much is it to buy that? 30,000. Again, cheap at half the price. Let's buy that one. Only 30,000. It's a snip. So I need to keep 330. How much is this one? 40,000. Right, so that's where we stop because we're affecting. So our prison value is now 220 minus 16. So I've spent quite a lot of capital. I am still running, aren't I? Yeah. So let's buy those shares back. Again, the prison is now, government's now giving me money. But I don't want to do it yet because what do I need to do? I'm not going to do the staff this time. I will remove 6 cells And the reason I'm not going to remove the stack is I'm not convinced that that was a good transaction. There we go. So now prison's worth 300,000. Decrease our loan. And we're back where we started. Well, we're not, but we have extra land, quite a lot of extra land, and a forestry. But we're back to where we started. So what else can we do if we want to increase prison value? Well, we know we can manipulate capacity. So one of the things that people first started doing was building large dormitories with a large capacity. So where I just removed 6 cells, it's a lot quicker if you have a dormitory to just wipe out the dormitory. Put my cells back in for now, so that my prisoners have somewhere to call home. So that will also, the construction materials have a value as well. So, but we've experimented with capacity. We saw that did. Well, you're just working out. Interesting. Okay. It's actually going really smoothly, surprisingly enough. I mean, I haven't even added any solar shenanigans in. This prison is already profitable. Let's have a look at parole, because I added in still 35%. So I added in the solar panel program, but not much else. One thing we can do to increase our value is to look for the ones that give us the most money up front before we finagle the system, because it will increase our capital. So what's got the most up front? 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 15. So the prisoner reoffending rate is 15. 20 for the tracker pilot skill, and that's really easy. 15 for that one. 10 for that one. -5 for that one. -5 for that one. And 10 for that one. So the these two are the best. So I just increased my prison value by taking those out, because now I have more cash on hand. 224. So by taking a couple of grants out, I've increased my prison value. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? So now if I sell my shares, if I went to my grants, do I get a penalty for cancelling? I get a 1,500 fine, and a 2,000 for that one. I could just complete them. So the prisoner reoffending rate might take a little bit of a while to get it down to 30. And this one isn't that difficult, so I can do that one. Did it need a security room? Install a medical box. Zoom in. Kind of wish it would group everything together, don't you? I put the first aid station in, didn't I? I certainly planned to. I don't appear to have done it though. Let's put another one in. I could have sworn I had. But that's not the one we want. We want the medical box, which is different. There it is. Let's put 2 of those in. Health monitor. You need surveillance. Right, okay. I've got the mod that puts Snarrow on the cameras. What are you carrying there? Just been to the shop. No, you desperate for spirituality. We can do that. We've got a bit of space up here. We'll build a small chapel for you while we're doing everything else. I think I like one of these that's cushioned. Let's go with the Art Deco wall. The chapel is 6, I think. 6 by 6. So let's see if I can actually build it there or not. Not quite. I don't quite have enough space for a... Yeah, well I do, don't I? I can lean it on. When I say I don't have quite enough space, I mean I don't have enough space to do it as a separate building. Let's build it like that. That'll give them plenty of room for the chapel. Put some doors on it. Why are you in here? All of the available cells are too high for that inmate. I'll tell you what we've not done. We've not set any of the transfer stuff up. Have I even got it active? No, I haven't. I've got all the mods switched off for this run. Apart from green energy goals, apparently. Health's actually on a 1. Somebody there on a 2%. Can we get health higher? We've got a yard time schedule, but it's getting them to actually do it. Oh no, I've cancelled it. We should have yard time scheduled. Let's put it right at the end of the day. So they have to do some exercise. I've got the money now, so we'll put some flooring in there to help them get that exercise. There we go. Right, so that's that. Now we can put the stuff in it. Rooms, chapel, objects. Just increase the prison value when I haven't paid the shares back yet. Not entirely smart, but I think we'll be alright. And then some prayer mats. Have we got any candelabras or anything? Yes. And a font? Is there a font? No. But there are stained glass windows. So we can have some of those. I wish that was centered properly, but it's just the way of it. I think they were there and there. Do that on their side as well. Right, so that's operational now. We can schedule that in. Let's go to edit and see where it put it. Spiritual guidance, what's it overlapping with? Put it there. There's fewer conflicts. Just one with pharmacological treatment. That seems to be outside of one of the accessible work programs for one of them. Put it there. Let's run another one. Install a health monitor in the infirmary. Right, so that's what's missing in here. Because we didn't have... There it is. We didn't have surveillance unlocked at the time. Now we need a security room. I don't think I've built one. There's a staff room, but no security room. What did I build up here? Nothing. Okay, well that security cupboard, that cleaning cupboard, sorry, is rather large. So what we'll do is we'll move it down a bit and put the security room in the top. So let's put wall in. I've used white, so I might as well just complete it with white. And there was a staff door on the other side so they can get in. And it's going to need... I might as well make it the security room first so it highlights them properly, hopefully. It is highlighted already. Oh, that's broken the cables. Right, now we need our usual office stuff in here. Desk. It can be by the door. Filing cabinet. It can be behind the receptionist. We need a couple of chairs in here to interview our confidential informants. And then we want... What do we want in here? We've got a health monitor. What's the next thing? Tracking monitor. I remember I had trouble getting this working last time because it's been so long since I actually used it. Some visitors are getting turned away. It's funny. There's the tracking monitor. And then we need routers around the prison, which isn't that big, so we should get a decent coverage. So we can... Well, let's make sure we get right to the edge of the fence. And then that goes to about there. And that edge of that cell is there. You're covered now. Chapel is almost covered, but not quite. We need to come down this way. It's going to need one on each side of that to get everybody. That's all of that then. That's all the common room covered. Will you cover everything this side if that's there? Yep, and then just these stuff at the bottom. One on the infirmary and the yard. And that is everywhere the prisoners can go, covered. Really short of some cabling where there it is. It's outside. So they haven't got any cable. That hasn't got any cable, which we'll do that way, because then we can pick that one up. That one doesn't have any cable, which will take up the wall and alarm. That one there. That one's almost covered, but not quite. Is that everybody? I think that is everybody. All of them? Yes. As soon as they're in. At the moment they're busy chopping trees down there, so we'll give them a minute. Now we need to go to intelligence tracking menu. Oh, joins as a flight risk. Right, well you just got yourself a tracking belt. I only need 3, so you just happen to be at the front because nobody's misbehaving, so thank you for being my guinea pigs. Right, that sounds like it just finished. How are we doing on the reoffending rate? That's the wrong tab. How are we doing on the reoffending rate? 31! Oh! 1 more %, please. That was that in the spirituality, I think. So, we have what that we can use? A common room. What takes place in the common room that we can run? That takes place, but nobody's been referred to it. Ah, people are actually interested in carpentry, so we can start that up. Right, common room. That's a meeting room. That's a meeting room. That's a common room. 2 are interested. That's a classroom. So it's a 3-steps program. That's a meeting room. So there's only that one is actually able to be run. Right, so let's get that running. Until I get the classroom and the meeting room built. Then we should be able to get our 30%. Long time again. I can take that and that. Might as well have that. Should we just complete it? Yeah, let's just complete it. On this side, armory, CCTV. Not going to need orderlies, but just for completeness, we'll have them. How's our valuation doing? 390. So it'll cost me 50,000 to buy a share, and I've got to buy 5. I think it's still a little bit cheaper than I started with. Oh, but I haven't taken the loan yet, so there is that. I don't want to increase my prison worth now because I've already sold shares. I don't want to buy them back more expensive. Because the workshop's switching off. It's working as intended. It's a little bit tricky to wire the lights in, but it can be done if you allow a bit more space. So you have to get the cables from the normal grid through to the lights, whilst at the same time controlling the electrical equipment with the stuff that's on a timer. And you can have more than one power switch, of course. You can put a power switch on every machine, which would help. Crop distribution just opened up. Did we get our 20? No, it's still there. It's just the research finishing. How much space is here? Enough for a building? We can get a building that's 5 wide if it backs onto the buildings that we already have. There's a door there, we don't want it there, do we? So that would be rooms inside there would be 4 wide. We could go up to the fence. We'll have to rebuild the external wall if we do that. Yeah, let's do that. And get these 2 extra rooms and we might be able to get the reoffending rate down. Complete the grant. Oh, that's actually increasing my net worth, isn't it? I am a silly Billy. Completing the grants increases because it gives me more capital, unless I spend it. What could I spend it on? Well, land expansion. I haven't connected that. It needs to be connected to that. There we go. Right, so let's get some doors on. One up here. There's probably enough for 2 there, so put 2 doors on. I should change the walls to glass as well for the classrooms. So we can get the grade. And we'll do the same in the meeting rooms, even though it doesn't improve the grade. Just for the look. like that. Look a bit like conservatories. And we can get 2 in there, so let's do that. Rooms. We've got education now, so we still got people who want literature. Should we have 2 classrooms or a library? We'll have a library. And then this one is the meeting room. It's got to be down here somewhere, I suppose. Yeah. So it just needs chairs. Chair yellow, or swivel chair. Well, I think swivel chairs would be interesting. Although if it were me, I would be so distracted by the swivel chair, I wouldn't be paying any attention. So let's get plenty in. I don't think they can have more than 20 in a course. It's like a... There was a barber's once, I was going to say it's like a barber's. Mod. It was a mod, it wasn't built in. So I think we're going to need a radio in here to keep everybody calm. Give them some passive need fulfillment. So we'll give them a radio to listen to for white noise and a water cooler. There we go. I'll give them some couple of need fulfillments. So that is up and running. Let's get the programs going. Knowing my luck, I was expecting it to complete before I got the programs going. So, farm work safety, that's a classroom. Biotherapy, flower garden, we don't have one. Animal therapy, that goes in the meeting room, but I don't think it's going to do much for 350 per session, 20 places, 5 sessions. Conflict resolution, 12 places, 10 sessions. That one is in the meeting room. Free-stretch training, that's in the classroom. That one's in the meeting room. Well, let's see if we can fit it in. We'll check our work slots to see if there's enough room. Yep, they're fine. They're running. So we need to set these up. Objects. Library shelves. And a sorting desk. That looks like they'll fit that way. I don't entirely know how many sorting desks we need. Let's give them 2. Logistics, prison labour. 3 people can work in there. That'll help with literacy. And this one, office desk or desk fancy. I think desk fancy for once. It doesn't need any room behind it. The teacher doesn't actually stand at it. And then school desks. And we'll leave that space there to put a blackboard on. Like that. Water cooler in the back corner. Oh, there's room there. We've got a water cooler there. Bookshelves then at the back. Not the library shelf, but the bookshelf. That one. Is it 2? I can't remember. 2, yeah. And outdoor windows. That humorous joke, of course. So that's 2 of those. That gives it maximum. Let's see how many classes we can run for the few prisoners we have. 18 people want to do that. Nobody wants to do that. Is that the classroom? Yeah. Farms work safety is quite popular, so we'll do that as well. Can we fit them all in? Yes. Can we fit any others in? No, that is everything. We can't fit any more programs in the classroom. In fact, it's only done 2 of them. One of them can't have started, can it? Oh, there it is. That's fine. That's the one I wasn't that bothered about anyway. Have we got our 30% yet? Nope. Is it going the right direction? Hang on. What's going on here? Average reoffending is 37%. It's because there's a couple of high ones in there, isn't it? Whitlock is at 71, for instance. Well, let's do a shakedown. We haven't done a shakedown for a very long time. There's quite a few lighters. 1 weapon. That's okay. 1 weapon. And a few luxuries. And booze and a drug. We can live with that, can't we? Right, have we got room to get an allotment in somewhere? Have I got 5 space here? I think I have. So, if I build it there though, the prisoner's got access to the contraband, so it's a little bit risky. Allotment. Let's leave it up a space. That's 6 by 6 there. We'll go right to the back. So it needs a shed. There's the shed. And we haven't got much space. Right, where does the utility stop? Have we got room to get that through here? It's only there. We should be able to be okay that. Right, so at least it's in. We should be able to get the crops. Bit of carrots. Bit of spuds. Bit of tomatoes. Bit of cabbages. We've got a little bit of space left, so let's do some more carrots. Do some more potatoes. Actually, these are the ones that probably we wanted more. We've got a lot more cabbage seeds left. Now we need. Can you move that box, somebody? That one. And then a farmer. Nobody's qualified. When I did the program, was the reason that they couldn't do the farming because I had no room, or because I had no farmer? It was because I had no farmer. You see, now I do. There we go. So what we need up here now is deployment, patrol, blue patrol. Blue's fine. And during the day we'll have a dog. Just to stop prisoners from smuggling out contraband. I don't think they will though, because that's well, they can grow drugs within the farm. They can do that. Now I need to hook that up. It's already done it. Yeah, it's already done it. I use the slider, nutrition, on policy to say use as many ingredients as we have. It's there, isn't it? More fresh ingredients, please. Whenever they're available, use them. We're not growing that many, but there's only 26 prisoners or so. Let's free up some guards, shall we? How's that? Nowhere near, is it? It's nowhere near. Where did I build our security room? There. Right. I was looking straight at it. Let's get some door servers running. Door control system. I reckon 3 will be fine. For now, and then we need to actually put the servers on, don't we? Of course. So we've got outside, we've got 3 gates here. 1, 2. That'll all need powering up. 3. Then we have the main entrance. 1. Can't remember what these are. I think that's the yard. That's the holding cell. They open themselves, don't need to do those. I'm not entirely sure what that was, but we'll put a patrol on it. Have I missed any out? I don't think I have. Those seem to be the only... I'll put one on here because it's work. But we won't hook that up to the door control, we'll hook that up to a timer. Let's get the electrical out here. And then we need one down here as well. And we can check our power station. It's getting a bit high actually. So we'll put another capacitor max plus on while we're here. So we need a door timer for that one. That'll fit there, won't it, nicely? That way around. I know why it's doing that. It's because I haven't put in storage anywhere, have I? So, They've just left it in awkward places. So we'll have this corner here, the storage. There we go. Now those doors will stop clattering all the time. Is that cable finished? It is. Seems to be. Yep. So that's not there. There we go. I didn't even see him do it. It was that quick. Oh, there's a light there. Of course there is. Thank you. So, any security level, and it's open those two. There we go. Now we go to our door control system. Start at the top. You can do the road. I wonder why they didn't hold. Oh, because I'm not on shift, I'm on tab. One more. Are there any others that I need to connect? Is that everybody? I think that might be them all. Oh no, there's one down here. And we're done. Oh, somebody's gone in, look. And there was no double drop present. What schedule did I put you on? Schedule 1 only. Green. And yet there isn't one. I didn't hire them, did I? I forgot to rehire them. That should be enough. There we go. Yes, we have a chance of catching them if we actually have the patrols in staff. Whoa, somebody reoffended. Yep, 2 prisoners have reoffended. Now, we're not going to get our 30% when you go doing stuff like that, are we? Let's get some flooring out here. Let's use some stone. Stone's attractive. This is the main route. That's as far as it needs to go that way. They come this way. And that's the storage area. Nothing wrong with that being stone as well. Oh, the thingy. That's the storage area. This can all be stone. Yeah, why not? And the exports and well, the front of the prison can all be in this concrete tile. Put a visitor door on there. That should help visitors coming in a bit more smoothly. There you go. Back to flooring, a bit more stone. I'm actually inflating the prison's value again. That's okay. Because I'm also spending cash while I'm doing it, so. Don't know, the kennels probably would benefit from being grass, wouldn't they? I don't suppose a dog would like to spend its existence on stone, especially in the summer. There you go, you can all be grass. That's closed. Control by the door timer there. It's been shouting at me about sprinklers for quite a while now. Ouch. Yeah, I've nearly doubled the value of the prison. But have we got our reoffending breakdown? 22. Of the prisoners that have been released, punishment's a little bit low actually. Why did you do that? You're in a tracking belt. Your staff. That needs a staff gate there as well. Visitor gate. They can just let themselves out without using the servo. There's some fresh ingredients coming in. We have the recycling bin available now, but I haven't been using it, so let's get that in. We do have a space for it there. And there. We've got one. So what I can add there is a tray dispenser, which I usually try and remember to do. What are you doing in here? They've forgotten about him. And he's unconscious, so he's come back to the infirmary. Not got a health score any good, is it? This is active, isn't it? Yeah. Have you found a slot for it? It looks like you have. We haven't done that. I need to get... These are both in classrooms, aren't they? No, that's a training room. They're both in training rooms. What would that be? That would be in a classroom. But at least it can be out of hours. So let's build a training room, at least with staff. It doesn't need to be inside here. We can put it up here. And we'll start running those programs. Brick's fine. And we want staff doors on it. We don't have an electrical cable that far away, that's good. Running that up and in. That should supply everybody. Training room, it isn't that difficult. Just need to put in all the right items. There it is. Office desk, chair, lots of chairs. Rat trap, first aid, grip bin. I might as well put the chair there for a teacher, but they don't actually use it like that. Let's line them up like that, give them a bit of space. Although they don't need it, because we can only run 20, I think. And then rat trap. Grip bin. Did I just put one down in the prison then? Haven't even got rats on. And first aid. Is it first aid? Yeah. Which will have a couple of these in the prison as well. In little corners. Accessible. Where's the door? There. Good space here somewhere. That'll do that. First aid. Got one in there. By the door. What we could also do is put fire extinguishers everywhere while we're just doing this. By the doors. I can go up at the back of the classroom. It's the filing cabinets. In the corner. We'll have one there as well. I'll have two in there because it's big. By the door. They've all been done. That's been done. The kitchen. Put the other side over there. That can go there. That can go there, opposite that one. Another one in the workshop at the back. One in the cleaning cupboard. Fire alarms. Should have some fire alarms. Start putting these in. Each of the offices. Takes a while to get them all in this. In the middle here. I think I put one in there. Yeah. There's one. And the main cell block. The chapel. The training room. Core tunnel. Go with the back of the room there. And sprinklers, which is the bane of prison architect, because there's no auto sprinkler option. Where are the lights? Do every other light like that. These need to go near the electrical equipment, because that's what actually catches fire. Do something like that. Protect all the washing machines. It should be okay in there. Just over the stools like that. Somewhere around there for them. Offices. One over each table and the pool table. We don't know that one caught, did it catch? Yeah. And then over the ovens, over the fridges. And that should be nice and protected. Oh, I've got one in there. I think we could do more than one. There we go. Utilities, water. There's no large pipe up here anyway, so we need to run one on. Let's take it to the road, not the road like you'd normally see. I'm not entirely sure if that'll reach all the way over there, so let's find out. These will reach here from the washing machine line. If they can connect, they're too far away. These are probably too far away. Have you still got a piece to connect there? Yes. And then another range pipe here. Let's plan it through here. And go under that office to there. And I can do that. That's just run dry there, so it's with an extension. How far is that? 25, that should be fine. And that will connect everything up once they're in. Good. We have full fire protection then. Yes. Let's get the staff courses running. Fire safety training. First aid training. And we can go to bureaucracy and unlock those two. And we don't need much for... What's this one? More content. Okay, we'll skip that. We're not like this, is it? Well, we've got to hide them first. We haven't got an office for the lawyer. Okay, well, that's fine, because they don't come out here by the... Let's use the quick build office, because I don't want to... That's about clothing. It's exactly the same. Wonder which one that was. Not that one. Who's exhausted? 10 dog patrol available. Might be guards. Might be workmen. What happened there? Let's get an extra doctor on, I suppose. So they've got ability to take breaks. Get 2. Get some more cooks so they can do the same. Up to 10. Maybe it's the farmer. Maybe we need some more janitors. Gardeners. Because we've got the forestry, it's double what we have. Now how are we doing for breaks? That one. Is that fair? No, but it'll help me reform, right? Attack staff. 5. Attack prisoner. 5. Serious injury. 1. Let's make it 2. Murder. 1. Escape attempt. 1. Criteria above to be met. 1. Whoops. 1. Just put that up to 1 year. Days without incidents. 3 days. Programs passed. 2. Days in labour. 5. Yeah, okay. No reoffending rate. 225%, is that? 229%. Criteria above to be met. 4, because I've made some of them easier. So you can go down to 5, you can go down to 15, you can go down to 20 because we haven't got you anyway. 10 we 8. 10 we 8. And grey 30. 29. Continuous fertilizer, compost. Oh, I haven't put a compost bin in. Concept recency weekly. I did leave some room, so let's squeeze that in. Right in the middle. Two prisoners are addicted to drugs. Well, they've access to programs. What happened? Why is net income dropped? It could be because I spent so much on. Increasing staff. Right, so utilities. Let's bring that up here. And hire the lawyer. Right, so we are losing some money, so I think it's time to change that. That shouldn't be next to the road. Give them a gap of 3. Let's solar panels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Battery each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just in time. Where are you? Alright, spot meter. I'll check that it's not in the road in a second. No, it's fine. Great. Wait till they go in. Connect. Now, are they actually connected to the transformer? You can never tell with these. I think I need to move it back one before we do anything else. So, there we go. Let's put the... Now they're connected, yeah. I'm going to need 10 of these by the end of the setup, so we might as well do them now. That's 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's our 10. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually got 12. That should have unlocked. There it is. 10 of these. A similar amount of money. 2 more. And get another row in, yeah. There we go. That's working, that's working. Yeah, they're all working. I am going to need more batteries quite quickly, so let's get them. Probably about 4, I think, total. I'll have a look at the 825. So that's 2, but we're at night time, right? So we need to wait for daytime. I think it's 2.5 times night time rate. So we might need 6. Let's just go for 6. We'll quickly get that green energy goal because I'm using 4 arrays. That should offset our losses. There we go. I wonder if it's buying the compost. Tipped us over. 18%. We've got spiritual guidance. I can run another one, I suppose. Is it cancelled? Or just run one at a different time of day. See if people can go to that one. Right, so we'll get 4,000 from them 4, which puts up to the next green energy goal. So now we've spent most of our capital. So we could take out the loan and finish this off. Then we take out 6 cells again. Buy back our shares before they become unaffordable. Well, okay, we're having to spend actual money now. Then we pay off the loan. And we're in positive. Going all of our prison again. What are we worth? 290. We haven't really gone up that much, have we? It was 400 at one point, I think. But that's how much cash we had. But the prison itself is worth more than that. We just don't have any money. Right, so we've got 4,000 cash flow. We could add in some more patrols to try and catch some of these contraband. So here's a good place for one. Lots of people going down there. Stop it. In the daytime, yep. We want a dog handler. Where's the canteen? The canteen is there, so they'll come that way. Do another one over here. Magenta again because we have a patrol there. There we go. And what we're short of then are metal detectors, so I haven't got anywhere near enough of those. But there isn't that much contraband in the prison, so we haven't needed them. So, this nice bottleneck there. Oh, what happened? The reformed prisoner was killed. Haven't I got somebody in that room? Nope. But while we're in this screen. One in there. One in there. One in there. Two in there, it's bigger. It's the laundry. One in there. And one in there. Tournament around the rest of the prison. During the day. Visitation. Meeting room. Last room, I suppose. Common room. Although I think I've got a patrol in there. Got patrols in there. We should be alright. Chapel. That should be alright. Oh, I haven't put the cells back. Maybe that was a contributory factor. There's a prisoner with no place to go. There we go. Right, so back to finding contraband. Gonna need some cable. Oh, I've run out of money. How much have we got now? 5,000. We can get some more. Nobody goes that way. Oh, okay. I've just blown the fuse. Let's get another. It didn't last long, did it? I had a few of them. Ah. I actually have to use how it's intended. Right. That's not far off. No, that's working. Don't know if anyone's produced any beds or not. Have I reduced solitary time? Yep. So match with Supermax. Match with Supermax. Just dropped all the punishments. The reason for that is to reduce suppression. Right, so utilities. Another piece of cable there. Oh, it's short by 1. That really needs. Metal detectors started working. Needs a piece of wall there. Stop people sneaking around it. Use concrete. There needs somewhere to put the contraband when we find it, so let's put some bins around. Wrong way round. That's the right way round. That should be enough, I think. Isn't one round here. There we go. The workshop coming on? Yeah. Not 30% yet. $36. Oh. To the high percentages. Security grade's gone down. That's because they've reduced punishment. Oh no, it's punishment grade. What's security grade? Keeping energy inmates safe from harm inside prison will increase the overall security grade. Oh, I've put a lot of patrols on. I haven't gone back and Released Fraser's Eye. But it's still locked. Required taser roll up. Yeah, that's right. Let's have a look at our staff doing. 56 in queue, 50 finished, 34 passed, 68%. First safety training, 30 have finished, 23 have passed, 76%. That's not bad. What have we got left to do here? 2 finished, 2 passed. All right. So, what we're short of is, that's ironic, I haven't got enough school desks. Where's the classroom? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm short by 2. I don't know if I can get 2 more in. That's being janky. Well, it's going to have to be janky. If I move the bookcases into the middle, move the fire extinguisher up here, which they can walk past, and get my 2 desks in. Yes, they are a little bit janky, but not as bad as they were before. But that counts. We are bringing wood in here. It's getting chopped up. It's making it to the carpenter's table. So, this is being done. I wonder if the pantry has a minimum size. Might sacrifice a little bit here. Where's the kitchen? It's all the way over there. So, what's that cost? 40,000. I'll take it. Because I want to build a pantry. Right, so foundations. More. Tiled wall. And we'll build a proper storeroom while we're over here. If I can afford it. I've got left 20. Let's say one more. 10. So they need doors on. There'll be staff doors. Like so. Excellent. So, walls, tiled wall, and wall, brick wall. Bring the electricity over. And that is a pantry. And that is storage. I'm just going to take the other storage down here out of the way. And up here we can go to objects and put in some storage shelves. Hope they fit better that way. This always happens, I never quite get the layout right to fit the shelves in. But that'll be fine because the allotment's not that big. In this one we want the scanner machine. Here, let's leave some room around it. In the security room, we want the scanner monitor. Ooh, got the Greenwich Gold 9. It's just doubled. Where did the building? That's it. Perfect. So now we need to go to logistics and connect up the allotment to the pantry. And then remove it from the kitchen. And then go the pantry to the kitchen like that. And then go to deployment and set them to staff only. So then the crops don't go off as quickly. Now, are we still bringing in ingredients? It looks like we are. Which means the allotment is nowhere near big enough to actually do what we're trying to do. And it would make sense to move over here, but of course the prisoners would run away. So we're not going to. We can build a second one. A large one. How is our prison value doing? 310. We sell them for 29,000 now. Our shares. 16%. Reform's going up. Health's gone up a bit. Security's better. Punishment's lower, which I did intentionally. I haven't seen any reoffending fines recently. My cash flow is better because I've done this. Oh, hello. Hurrah! We've just achieved 30%. Just. Our reforms are working, which is good to know. There's a lot of programs in. We just added in metal detectors. They're not going off. You notice they're not going off. But someone's been sick. Oh, hello. Balthasar just set one off. Somebody has an alcohol problem. So, see if it shows what needs. They're low, but they are there. Right, I think what we will do, I think I'm going to do it before I finish off, because we've achieved basically what we set out to do here, which is demonstrate the broken nature of the reform. Let's make that really big. Put a shed on it. I don't have to actually fill the whole thing. I'll have to remove some of it though, because it's going to compost all of it. We need water over there. Let's run a main over. Close enough. Oops. Right, objects. Should we use the drip pipe? Let's use the drip pipe. It's an allotment, isn't it, after all? There we go, that's all of that. So that next one goes there. Hello, what's going on there? Next one goes there. That one goes there. And that will do us. Because of the shed. We did it there, we're in the shed, so we'll not bother. We'll just leave it like that. Cut the room back. One more. It is one more, it needs to come back. Where's the auto harvesters? Can you go across these drip pipes? Yes, you can go across them. So that's as far as you'll go. That takes us up to there. Let's overlap slightly, shall we? There. Yeah. Go that way. Finish off the capacity max, I think, before we do this. We need a staff door into the pantry. Now the auto gatherers, how do they work? Can we fit them in? I know how they work. What I mean is, can I get them to work with this grid that I've just done? There they are. The answer is yes, I can. They'll overlap them. Alright. So it's there. I have a few more than I actually need. That goes to the half there. You can go that way or that way. That way then. Utilities. So they'll need to do the same. How many lanes have I got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And to there. Two lanes to them. Tomatoes. 2 lanes of them. Actually 1.5. Yep, that's right. And cabbage. Next. A few more farmers. Up in there. It might be our power. Exports 11,000. This was that instance jumped up again. So now we can go to logistics and crop distribution. It's done it itself. It's done it itself. And if we put a fence around that, how are they getting in here? Walking out that top gate, aren't they? So that's how they gate in. Right, so am I risking this? Only 5 people can do it, so this is completely unnecessary. Why are you trying to go that way? Because I haven't put a visitor's gate here. What happened there? Too dangerous. Ah, right. Right, so they can get through there easier. Let's see that room fill up with some crops, please. Give it a floor while we're here, shall we? Let's have a let's have a check of flooring there. That one could be cargo floor. Not great floor, cargo floor. Is there a cargo floor? Lunar. Or facilities then? I think there is a cargo floor. Triangular. Both of these rooms would look better in white tile. Common room would look better in wooden floor. We'll go all the way to there. We'll just draw on every part of that floor. The officers can have blue carpet. So can the staff room. The shop can have mosaic. The infirmary can have marble. No, it can't. Oh, short of workers now. Oh, there's some appearing in there. Right, I should switch our food costs quite a lot. Go to policy and ingredients. Let's see how we're doing. There we go. That's more like what we're talking about. That's enough food to supply them. But we will need to sell off a little bit. So we can export anything we have surplus. One more person has passed the foundation education course. So I think it's going to be a while before they finish the other 6. It should be quick, but it doesn't look like it's going to be. Have we done these 2 courses yet? Still people... Oh, that's ready. Get some tasers roll out. And that's where I think I'll call it. So we have a functional prison with just 26 prisoners that we used to show how the glitch works, the exploit. And the prison's working okay. It's been a couple of deaths here and there because I haven't got any snitch facilities. I haven't even started thinking about that. But reform rate's going well. What grants have we got left we could take? So we'd need another meeting room to get that running. We can't run animal therapy right now. The 3 strikes program might be not far off. I'm not going to press it. I can have that one though, because that's finished. So is that one, but it'll start the timer now. Basic farming isn't finished because I've only built allotment. Achieve 100 reformed prisoners upon release. Where were we up to? 55. So we need another 45 to get that yet. Everything's going in the right direction. So I think we've shown the point, and we've got a little bit further ahead than we would have got. But with things like farming and solar and the workshop, this is a small workshop. I haven't maximised this with machines. I've focused on getting reform instead by putting the solar panels in there. So if we'd gone for the workshop, we'd be making a lot more money because I've got a large forestry here. So that forestry could get us some serious income. And of course, we haven't actually extended the cell block. There's only 26 people here. So building a large cell block and another canteen, if we're going to do that, obviously, would help a lot. So we'll leave it here. I'll make sure I save it so we can come back to it if we want to. But I will see you next time in the main series. Goodbye.